Welcome. BitmonkeyTV, episode 115. As you can see, we have a new backdrop. I hope you can hear me just fine. Did not bring the camera, did not bring the mics. We are using a webcam. Shout out Logitech Brio. We'll see how today goes. Today is probably more of a reflection of Whimsical Wing It Wednesday than it is the NFT Friday from back in the day, from the first 100 episodes. So I hope you enjoy. We're probably going to keep today brief. I'll be in this place for next Tuesday, next Thursday. I might be on the road, so we might have to cancel that show. But by the following week, I should be back in the routine before I fly back to the States. So how's everyone doing today? What does everyone want to hear about? I have an idea of what I'm going to look at. I haven't had the time to do too much research. As you've learned from my posts and my shares, I've been sleeping on beaches. I've been beach bumming it up. Yet my skin is still white. It's like glowing white from this webcam here. I know, nice change of scenery, man. Good evening. I'm glad you can hear me. How's it going, Jonathan? What's up, Sven? I hope you're feeling well, man. How you feeling, by the way? I know we were just chatting there before the stream. I hope you're feeling better today. Please do let us know how you're feeling. I'm guessing 2 more days you'll be top notch. What's up, Sarah? I know that was a weak monkey chant, but I'm fresh out of a nap. The beach was wonderful today. The sun literally just set. If I did this stream on time, you might have just seen it, but it's all black outside now. What's up, man? How you doing today? I love the Rasta-colored hearts. Brilliant. With the name, ooh, it's wonderful. How's everyone doing today? What do we want to hear about? So I have 2 projects that were brought to my attention. Shout out Lucy Drop, aka Sergio, one of the original Monkey Bites founders. Which, by the way, that reminds me, if you're a Monkey Bites founder, right, if you purchase one of the OG Monkey Bites, I decided to, instead of raffling off, the last 10 of those Series 2 whitelist spots for the Secret Food Society, I'm hooking up all of the founders with one spot. So I've already copied the addresses from the mint addresses from those tokens. So please do reach out to me. I'll be DMing everybody individually. But there's 2 projects in particular, one called Meta Mansions, the other called Coalition Crew. Coalition Crew has been floating around for some time. And I know that the founders are very well known in the space. And if they're not well known in the space, they're very well known in general. The names look familiar, but I haven't had enough time to dig in. So what I figure might be best for this show is to do it real time, to do my digging real time, to show you how I look at projects, whether they were just introduced to me or whether I've known about them for quite some time and I already have a soft spot, quote unquote, soft spot for them. Damn, I see that glitch on the screen, so forgive me. I would love the feedback from everyone here. Do you see the glitch that I see? That's a bummer. I'm gonna have to bring that case with me with the mics and the camera everywhere I go now. Because this show is going to continue Tuesdays and Thursdays. It doesn't matter where I'm at, unless I'm incapable of doing it due to driving or any other particular event. I'm going to do my best. But I'd love to hear it. Is there any projects that you want to hear about today? I know that there's some question about impact theory. Shout out Tom Bilyeu. You and Gary V have changed my life. Today is titled 2 Bananas, where I give my 2 bananas about certain NFT projects. We're rebooting today because yesterday, as you learned, I fell asleep on a beach a little longer than I should have. I didn't get burnt, thankfully, but that explains the delay. So let's get to it. And today's guest, by the way. So there was supposed to be a guest, but that fool is passed out. I don't know what to say. What can I say? We wanted to have him on the show as long as he's in the country to really give everyone a perspective, right? A point of view, rather, from a newbie from the outside looking in, from somebody who's just dipped his toes, got his first mint. He's actually got his first second mint, right? And I think I've been trading him well because he's not constantly looking at the NFTs. He's not constantly looking at the floor price, right? So he's learned well out the gate, but hopefully Tuesday with the Tech Tip Tuesday. No. So this here is actually my cousin's house. This is their main house. I never stay in this one, right? This whole place is empty. It's like 3 bedrooms. But they're currently at their other house in the northern part of Portugal because they usually come out here during the summer. So I stay in a studio that's literally, you step outside this apartment, studio's off to the right. It's got everything you need. I'll be there. I'll be staying there for about a month or two in August, August through September. When I come back to Portugal after VCon, after I, kick back to the States, come back here, and I'll be back here until the following April. I'm not gonna lie. So I made a Twitter post earlier today, and I was thinking to myself, damn, why am I going back? I love it here so much, so much. And here the summer's coming, the weather's getting nice. Like this is the best time. I've been to Algarve 3 times since I've been here, since December, January, just recently in February, and now at the end of March. And by far, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to rub it in, Sven, but the weather's just phenomenal. And I'm like, fuck, am I really about to leave before summer? But VCon's coming up, right? I have not only the responsibilities of the Moral Monkey Mob, but I do want to attend VCon. But I'll be honest, if VCon wasn't happening in May, I would not be coming back. Period. Like, nothing against the United States, but I love it here in Portugal. I love it. The longer I stay, the more I enjoy myself. My blood's from here. My entire bloodline. I'm 100% Portuguese. Yet I was born in the States, right? So, and yes, the crypto laws here definitely encouraged me to come here, to make this place my home, to make this place my primary residence. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't think I'd love it as much as I do. So cheers to the next 10 years. Cheers to the next 100 episodes. We're going to be recording these BitmonkeyTV streams in a lot of unique places, especially during that road trip during the summertime, leading up to VCon, right? So, but I got to love it. We're looking forward to you coming back, Sven. That's all I can say. It was a pleasure having you. We hope you come back during the summertime. The weather's going to be pristine, even though the weather wasn't that bad for you in February. Yo, shout out Top Wonderful Elbow Cop. I don't know when you wrote that, but I felt like it was necessary for me to do that. So thank you for tuning in. Not sure what you were referencing, but I appreciate you and your attention and your time. Hey, exactly. It's cheaper too, right? Like flights to the States from Germany are a little, compared to flying to Portugal, I'm sure much different. It's like night and day. It's binary. It's ones and zeros. So we got to create an emoji for you, buddy. What's up, Sam? Sam Jackson. So let's play off the audience. I'm going to pull up 2 projects here. Let me share my screen. We're going to go through my thought process on how I look at projects. One of them is sus, and it was labeled as sus from the person who told me about it, right? Shout out Sergio, who's got his own channel. He's doing his own thing with the lights and the glove lights. I forget the terminology it's called, but go ahead and give him a follow if you're interested. It's Lucy _drop. Lucy drop with an underscore between the 2 words. You'll be able to find him across all socials. It reminds me of my college days, not gonna lie. NGL. As always, NFA. Everything you hear here is not financial advice. Forgive the glitch. It is what it is. Lesson learned. I'm bringing that camera, those mics, everywhere I go moving forward, because this is weird, not having headset on, not hearing myself. Like I hear myself with the room, with the echo, but it's fucking weird. It's weird. It's very, very weird. So if you have an NFT project that you'd like to spotlight or you'd like me to look into, Okay. It's been a minute. I'm going to be honest. So we're going to go down this route. I never liked the dabs. Nothing against the dabs, but the dabs put me on my ass, right? All I want to do is sleep. All I want to do is eat, then sleep. Like, I have no energy. I'm generally like coughing out a lung like I'm about to die. It is what it is. Sam Jackson can attest to this. Some can call him the dab king. Don't know how the fuck he does it, but all right, without squirrel ado. Yeah, and today's very, very unique. It's very odd. I don't have the same setup, the same monitors, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna roll with the punches. So generally when I'm looking at a project, I like to go see if they have any Twitter presence. Hey, good evening. Thank you for tuning in, man. I hope you like the new backdrop. Today's very new. It's very unusual, but you know what? We got to be consistent. And yesterday I didn't want to stream too late, so I'm glad you can make it today. Throwing the crown out. Gotta love it. All right, so let's go see if Meta Mansions. Now, this is not me saying go mint this project. This is not me saying go spend your monies on this project. This is me looking into a project. So please, 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 please. I cannot repeat myself enough. Everything you see here, read here is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm talking about, right? I'm just sharing my knowledge, my expertise, my experience, and my vibes with you, right? And you're gonna notice today is a little less structured than recently. Recently, we've been sticking to specific scripts, specific topics where we cover each point. Today is a mix of NFT Token Fridays and Whimsical Wing It Wednesdays, and we're meshing that together and we're rolling with the flow. So what's up, Gary? Thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you're doing well today. Sorry about yesterday. Hope you understand. I know Gary, he's an OG. He's been here since episode 1, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 or 3. Anyway, one of the first episodes. And he's told me on the side, right? Like, so that he doesn't miss an episode, he puts us in his calendar. Like, thank you so much. I cannot say it enough. I hope you like the new look today. I hope my voice is just fine. And I hope this flashes back some memories from the earlier days because, you know, that wasn't the intent, but that's definitely what's going to happen with this episode. So yesterday, right? Why do you think I took such a long nap at the beach? I realized it was St. Patty's Day around noon. And sure enough, I started just putting back a little more beers than I normally don't drink, but I was putting down a lot of beers. And that nap got extended quite a bit. Quite a bit. So I feel you on that. I'm shocked you're up. I'm shocked you're holding yourself up. You're composed at a 5-year-old's birthday. I hope you're composed at a 5-year-old's birthday party. I'm guessing it's one of your kids. I hope you have a good time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this stream. Okay, interesting. Correction. Unless I missed a comment, should we turn this into like the Gary V wine library days where we got the spit bucket and we'll test? This is some fucking delicious wine. So shout out to Portugal for having some delicious wine at a good cost. Like, I'm used to paying, you know, $50 a bottle for something that tastes like that. And that's €6 a bottle. Fucking don't know. I don't get it. And then olive oil over here. Of course, like, I didn't bring any of the family pressed olive oil, but we have some property here and we have some freshly pressed olive oil from October. It's unlike any store-bought olive oil. Like, we need to bottle that shit up and sell it at the farmer's market nearby, which I might be doing with some properties that I'm not going to say too much more, but are on the list to purchase, right? Some of them already have existing olive trees, some baby, some adult, depending on when oil. This is a good question. So my last name is Oliveira, right? Fully doxed. Bam. I see. Let me go pull the fucking bottle. Look at this. Like, this is how common my last name is over here. It's on all these fucking bottles. It's on all these products. Like, I see my last name everywhere. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, what is this? Are they stealing this? This is IP infringement. It's got to be, right? But no, just a common last name. Just like Smith, right? Most everyone knows a John Smith, right? I know a John Smith, and he's not what you would think a John Smith would be, right? Like, people think he's constantly stealing his identity, but it's really him. Shout out John Smith, man. It's been too long. Old college roommate. All right, without squirrel ado, we're gonna get straight into it. Let's go check out Meta Mansions. Interesting, 55,000 followers. So I'm not saying this is sus, but oops, I meant to unpin this. When did they start this account? All right, this started November of last year. So it's not like they built up this massive following in like a week or a month, right? Because if this account was formed in February of 2022, I'd have a little more reservations towards them, right? Towards wanting to mint. Minting is today, it looks like. Shit. All right, let's dig deep. I always like to look at the followers. Do we have any mutual followers? Followers you know. Let's see. We have Coalition Crew. Okay. We're going to be spotlighting them in a moment. We have Vayner NFT who's following them. That's interesting. Benny Daytime. Shout out Benny Daytime. Shout out Morgan. Shout out Peg. Shout out all the OGV fam. I miss everybody from the day ones, the day one accounts. Like, I'm gonna play it back to the comments. So this is a new word for me. I was reading an article about some Russian oligarchs. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'm looking at the word and I'm like, what? Does this mean like king or heir to the throne? I'm guessing it's something along the lines of heir to the throne, right? Or maybe this is really my brand and I'm just hiding it so that people don't try to kidnap me and fuck with me. Who knows? I'll leave that up to, hey, I'm so glad you're using it for everything. That's fantastic. One little tip for that olive oil. I hope you're not frying in it. Because whether or not you know this, I'm going to educate everybody real quick. Olive oil is not good to fry with, period, right? There's different types of oils for different temperatures. Once olive oil exceeds a certain temperature, it actually releases certain toxins that are harmful to the human body. So I'm not saying it'll kill you, right? But doing it too much with olive oil is not healthy, right? When it comes to frying, like French fries, if you're frying potatoes, fry it on low heat, slow fry them. They tend to be soggier, but with that olive oil, with that homemade olive oil, it's fucking delicious either way. But I'm glad you're loving it. I just wanted to give a little health tip right there. Always use grapeseed oil, avocado oil for your high heat fries. You're going to find that you're going to notice a much difference. You're going to notice a much cleaner difference with how it sets, with the energy that you have throughout the rest of the day. But that olive oil that we sent you back with, Sven, is fucking delicious. It's delicious on bread. It's delicious on salads. It's delicious with a quick stir fry, right? But when it comes to putting in like half a liter and frying that whole half a liter, that's where you got to be mindful. Get the little laser temp. Make sure it doesn't exceed. I'm not sure off the top of my memory what the temperature is, but you can Google it. Our good friend Google. No, I know. So that what you just witnessed right there was a squirrel moment at its finest. I took the opportunity to share some knowledge that just blew my fucking mind when I learned about it, right? Because I used to use olive oil for everything, like everything. But until I learned this, I was like, oh shit, that makes sense that sometimes, depending on the olive oil, depending on the heat, depending on how long I was frying, whatever item for, it tended to taste a little different, right? And you can tell in the taste. But I'm not saying that what you're doing is bad. I was just kind of squirreling away and doing what I do best with the squirrel moments. So it's good to hear. I'm happy you love it. It's delicious olive oil. So we're looking forward to having you back. So when return trip, eh? Boom. Gotta love it. Not medical advice. We gotta come up with a new phrase. NMA. See, that's a tongue twister. That's gonna fuck with me far too often. If I say NMA, 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 it's gonna sound like something else pretty soon. Let's get back to it without squirrel ado. ASAP. Hey, you know when to take those vacations. So, squirrel, summertime. I know VCon is very, very conflicting. Damn it, Gary. Gary V friends, VCon, Sasha, clip this. I need to come up with a hand signal for you to know when to clip things. But I hope, I pray, I have faith that one of these VCons are going to be held in Lisbon or Porto. I don't care which one, but Portugal in general. It wouldn't be a bad idea to hold one of these three VCons, which obviously would be VCon 2 or VCon 3 at this point, since VCon 1 is settled on the date and time and the location. But, just do Portugal. Just do it. Just do it. Without squirrel ado. Say it phonetically, right? NMA, right? Wouldn't it? I feel like it would be. See? And I don't think they're going to rule it out. So if anybody's not aware, squirrel, there's something called a non-fungible conference being held here in Lisbon, or here up north in Lisbon. And D-Rock is speaking there. Didn't know about this, right? When I first looked at the conference, there was nothing V-Friends related. And then as time progressed, now D-Rock's speaking there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Andy Kraniak speaking there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gary V speaking there and showing up for a day or half of a day, especially if his team's going out there. Chances are he'll fly out there with his team. So I'm sure it's on their radar, right, as far as potential places to host VCon. And I feel like in the coming years, by year 3, it'll be a definite candidate, in my opinion, right? At the end of the day, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Take everything you hear here with a grain of salt. And don't follow this advice blindly. Cannot repeat myself enough. Without squirrel ado. So I love. Interesting. Okay. So that's where it ends there. It's a bummer I don't see too many OGs in the space following this account, right? Not to say the OGs are always right, but I love to see when a project is on the OG's radar, whether that's Jimmy, whether that's Kai, whether that's Pranksy. The list can go on and on and on. A few episodes ago, we listed well over 30 Twitter accounts that you should be following, and we're going to be redoing those episodes, right? We're probably going to do those once a month to expand on that list, because that list is not definitive. It's not like a one shoe fits all type of thing. It was just our first go at that attempt, at that try, at a structure of an episode. So, hey, that would be dope, man. So, squirrel. I don't think I've had so many purposefully planned, like in short term, like in the moment, squirrel moments. But I am going down to Lisbon from Viseu. Let's go see it real quick. So for the first week of April. So if you're looking at my screen here, I'm going to pull up the calendar. For anybody interested who's watching this, who wants to come say what's up in Portugal, or maybe you're already living in Portugal, right? I'll be in Lisbon from roughly the 3rd or the 4th, all the way through the 8th or the 9th. I still haven't extended my flight as of now. As of now, I'm due out on the 28th, but that's bound to change, right? I already called the airline to figure out what days I can move the flight to, and pretty much the first 10 days of April are wide open. But I do have a hard stop. I do need to be back in the States by the 10th at the absolute latest, actually by the 9th at the absolute latest. So chances are the 9th is my date to fly out. But if you're in the town, hit me up at BitMonkey Studio across all socials. I'll be staying in Lisbon for the purpose of going to the conference for the first few days on the 4th and the 5th. And then, staying a few extra days before my flight to explore Lisbon some more. So, yeah. Hey, no worries at all. That's what this show is all about. We're going with the flow. And as you can see with this backdrop, I mean, this is not the normal backdrop. So this is not going to be the normal episode, right? This is fun. I love this. I enjoy this. So I hope you're enjoying yourselves too. And if you have any particular questions, whether it's the projects that we're about to review or any other projects you want us to look into, drop a note in the comments. And as per usual, we will be doing those POAP giveaways at the end of the episode. We also have 3, sorry I teased there was 4, but there's really only 3 whitelist spots left to give away for the Series 2 of the Secret Food Society, which is dropping next week. And we're going to be doing a fun raffle at the end of this episode. So stay tuned. Let's continue. Let's go into the Discord. Why is the Discord named Keystoken? Invite invalid. That's never a good sign. I don't like it when people can't maintain the Discord invite links. It's a simple process, really, right? In order to maintain, just go ahead and create an invite in your Discord, right? If you're the admin or if you're someone in a Discord, create an invite, make it never expire, never. There's an option to do that. And then you simply talk to your domain hosting provider or whoever your web developer is and say, hey, can you please point ourdomain.com/Discord to this address? And that address is the copy paste from that infinite link that you created. That's what we do here at BitMonkey Digital, right? BitMonkey Studio, BitMonkey, bitmonkey.pt. I think I just teased a little too much, but bitmonkey.gg/Discord simply forwards you to an infinite link that I created through me as the admin of our Discord. It's never expired, nor will it ever, unless Discord changes the way they do things. It's the best way to do it, right? So the fact that this is invalid, I mean, it's not like fuck this project type of thought, but it's like, come on. If you're going to garner 55,000 followers, this amount of hype, this amount of attention, and your invite link is invalid, come on. Do better. That's all I can say is do better. Okay. So they do say here, that would make sense, an exclusive community of 8,888 digital mansions inside the Keys metaverse, exclusive to Keys token holders, minting March 18th. Well, let's go take a look. I always like to right click and hit open new tab. I'm not sure how this looks on a Mac, but nevertheless, it's always a good practice. That way you keep that OG, that original page you're looking at open. Floor is awfully high there, eh? So we're looking at a floor of 1.1, but the volume traded is lower than I would have imagined for a floor of 1.1. That means they're not moving too much, because a floor of 1.1 would indicate, let's say there was 100 sales a day, a volume of 21 makes absolutely no sense. So let's go look into the volume. 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 40, 43, hour, 2 hours. So this is recent. 3 hours, that's where it ends. Interesting. So this is a new collection, these keys. So chances are, like with this being such a new collection, the floor will dip quite a bit. It'll come down significantly. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. However, history does repeat itself. With the floor being so high and the volume being so low, I don't see that maintaining itself. That's just my 2 bananas. Let's go look at their official Twitter. So their official keys Twitter enables the purchase, sale, rental, and monetization of real estate and luxury assets in the metaverse and physical world. Let's go see if this link works. Both Discord links invalid. That's interesting. Let's go see who's following this one. Meebits DAO. Okay. Shout out to the Meebits DAO, who was founded by Kai Gani and a few others. I have many regrets in this space, and one of them is not being patient with Meebits. So for those who don't know, Meebits was my first ever mint. I got the FOMO on that mint. Got the FOMO. I was looking at Twitter. It was early in the space, right? This was before VFriends launch. And I remember seeing Gary Vaynerchuk's brother tweet something about the Meebits. And I'm like, oh, all right. I knew he was fresh in the space too. And I look into it, and then I see somebody selling an alien for damn near 1,000 ETH. And the FOMO kicked in. It ramped in full fucking throttle. Anywho, I ended up minting, I think it was I minted 1 or 2 at first, and then another 1 or 2, and then another 1 or 2. I ended up minting 5 Meebits at 2.5 ETH. It was a Dutch auction, right? It was supposed to go down, but the hype was so there that the Dutch auction wasn't going to go down. It was going to mint out at 2.5, so I minted 5. I ended up getting rid of all of them. I do regret this. I did that at a loss. I normally don't do that, right? I'll generally just hold a fucking project till the death of me rather than taking a loss. But that was my first mint ever. I needed liquidity for other projects. Lesson learned. Don't get caught up in the FOMO. Don't go look at Twitter and see some big sale of some unique, rare Meebit or whatever token you're going after. In hopes that you get it, because chances you will not get it, right? I'm not trying to fudge you and your intent and your flow of these things, but I got caught up in the FOMO, so I thought it was necessary for me to share that story with the audience today. And all it took was seeing a Twitter name to trigger that thought. So it's forever going to be in my head. No FOMO. Do not have the fear of missing out. Please, please, please. You'll be better off without it. Now, had I been patient, I don't even want to look at what the floor is today. I'm not going to right now in the show. But I remember it got to a point where the floor crept back up to 8 ETH, and I didn't have any left. So the FOMO got the best of me, no doubt. Now, initially, just looking at what I see, I can't get into the Discord community. So either it's an exclusive Discord community, or they just have a horrible... I don't want to say web developer, because web developers, this is not their responsibility, but the fact that there's so much friction getting into their Discord is a negative for me, right? I'm not trying to FUD on the project. I'm not saying it's a rug. I'm not saying it's a bad investment. But initially, I wouldn't want to spend my money on a project that I can't get access to their community out the gate, that I can't come and observe and talk and ask questions before I mint, right? So just my 2 bananas, as per usual. Let's go back into it. Let's see how frequently they've been posting. That's another thing I like to look at. How consistent are they? Looks like they provide official links, which is cool. That is cool. That's a good mint 3 hours ago. So if I wanted to, we can mint. How much is mint? Yeah, I'm not going to connect my wallet to this one. I'm sorry. But what I can do, we'll do the web tester. hope I remember this password out the gate. And then I'm curious in the meantime while I'm typing, does everyone hear me just fine? Shit. And then I'm also curious, do you hear this background music? So I've never done a stream without my headsets, without like everything. So I'm not sure how everything's sounding on your end. Hey, Amanda, thanks for tuning in. So happy to have you here. I cannot wait to tease more. I'm gonna shut up now before I spill the beans. Hey. Yeah, Sven, I don't mean to put you on the spot, buddy, but how you feeling? I know I believe I asked at the beginning of the episode, but I want to shed some light too. So you can hear everything. Yes, thank you, Gary. Yes, by music. Good. Hey, so this webcam is a blessing in disguise. It's good on the fly. That's good to hear, man. You know, day by day. I hope tomorrow, you know, I remember when I first got the thing in, what was it? Beginning of February, right? I think it was beginning of February, and that shit took me out like 10 days. Well, it was a combination of the tooth infection, but I noticed day by day you just progressively get better. So I'm hoping the same for you. I have a feeling you're going to be just fine. So all my thoughts and prayers go out to you, and I hope Yulia didn't get the same symptoms. And if she did, I hope she's recovering quickly, just like you. How much ETH do I have in this wallet? Not too much, 28 bucks. Let's go see a 0.009. We can send some more. I'm not going to mint anything right now, but I just want to see how invasive this connect is. As you can see, this is a lovely test browser. Got tons of wallets. Oh, shit. Okay. Public mint. It's not really. What's the mint? Oh, saying public mint in 20 hours. Okay. Here I am thinking this is the public mint. So I can't mint right now, so I can't test to see how invasive this contract is. But if it's a good site, they should essentially have the contract at the footer. And I don't see it. Now, I'm not saying this project is sus, but why are you trying to hide the contract address? Does anybody else agree with me? You should always make that contract address visible, in my opinion. Let's go back to their homepage and see. Maybe it's at the footer of their homepage, because most all sites will have a contract address visible with a hyperlink ready for you to click over so you can see it on Etherscan. Usually it's at the footer, but I don't see it here. So let's go back up and kind of work our way down here. Oh, it looks like that these mints are not cheap. 0.88. So it looks like they have different types, right? I'm guessing these are different background types or realm types, rather. I love this question. So what I'm looking for is easy access for me to look through the contract, right? So for any given project, they should have, in my opinion, a link to the contract on etherscan.io. And for those of you who don't know, Etherscan is simply a block explorer for the Ethereum layer 1, right? It also provides layer 2 solutions, right? So you can see Rinkeby transactions on Etherscan. You can see any one of these layer 2 solutions, right? Any one of these test nets are on Etherscan. But I have a feeling Solana would have its own block explorer. I love to see transparency. That's what it's all about, Amanda, for me. It's transparency. It's showing that, hey, we already deployed the contract. We're a legit project. Oh yeah, by the way, our code is verified. And even if it's not verified, what team developed it? Why is it not verified? Because in some cases, there's certain projects that get released that don't verify the code because they're not ready to freeze it yet. Now, if they have a good enough explanation for that, I will still, I don't want to say X them out of my mind, but I will still keep them, in my bank of like, okay, I'm not going to X them out because of the code, like the possibility to mint the project, but it's more so I can look through things and I can see, do other people make comments on the code saying, hey, by the way, this code is shit, right? Like, because on etherscan.io, there's a comments section. And people do leave comments. And I encourage everybody to always, if you see something weird, something suspect in a contract, go leave a comment within Etherscan. Not only that, but to make sure there's no malicious lines of code in the contract. I personally don't look through that, right? But I just briefly scan it because I'm not a security auditor. But there's other companies and individuals who are well versed in Solidity, which is a programming language used to build these smart contracts, who can look line by line and say, hey, so this call is very, very suspect because in theory, what it's doing is allowing this contract address to approve transfers for this token from your wallet address, right? And sometimes it's been very rare recently, but let's say a smart contract, if you go mint an NFT from them, they can put something in there. In theory, this is all in theory, right? So I'm not saying contracts do this, but in theory, they can put something in there saying, oh, if you approve this, if you sign this message, then you're allowing us to transfer unlimited ETH from your wallet to any wallet on your behalf, right? There's shit like that goes down. So for me, it's just more peace of mind knowing that they're exposing their code. I mean, all of the stuff is open source at the end of the day. So if a team doesn't take the time to provide the links for the public to see their code, it's very suspect, in my opinion, right? So already I'm looking at this and I'm not saying it's a rug. I'm not saying it's a bad project, but it's something that has a high price point. It does have a lot of followers. It does have some interesting followers that I wouldn't expect for a legit project. So maybe it is a legit project, but it's not something that I'm interested in personally, just based off of what I've seen so far. Yeah, so, I mean, let's go. I'm going to show you something here. Now, this is probably a bad example. But let's go look at Pranksy's wallet. Pranksy is a well-known individual, right? But if you go copy his wallet address, bam, and let's go paste it into Etherscan, you can see his ETH balance, right? Which is great, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the comments. Let's go over to this comments tab. So if you're looking at this on mobile, it'll be the third window down, right? But on desktop, you'll see two windows horizontally here. Two little, white background windows offset from the offset gray. Then you go down here and you'll see this tab option, internal transactions, ERC20 token transactions, 721 transactions, and so forth. Let's go to comments. And you can see people leaving comments in here. Chances are if somebody detects something and they didn't already make a Twitter post about it, they're going to leave a comment in here, right? A lot of these comments are, yo, can you shoot me some money? Right? This is Pranksy's address we're looking at. But if you were to take a contract address and go look at it, people can, in theory, leave comments. So that's something I always look at. Are there any comments? Are there any red flags? And while we're in this wallet, let's go look at what his most recent mint was. Oh, somebody might have minted this on his behalf. So this might be a great tech tip. Let's go and look. Is this his wallet address? So I just went and clicked on a transaction hash, right? So if you go in and look, it appears that 22 minutes ago, Pranksy just minted a Louis Vuitton token, right? Some type of Louis Vuitton token. But what I want to see, I'm going to copy his main address up here. And I want to go into this transaction. And we're going to see here this from section. This is where you want to look at. This is where you'll see if he actually initiated this transaction. It ends differently. So his address ends in C459 and starts with D387. For anybody unaware here on BitmonkeyTV, I exclude the 0x. Always look past the 0x because that is identical, right? Across all wallets, they all start with 0x. So I always look at the first 3 to 4, the last 3 to 4, post OX. And we can see here that the address that initiated this transaction and paid the transaction fee is actually not Pranksy. So we know that that's a fake. So, hey, squirrel, we just got a lovely little tech tip in the mix. Gotta love it. And I believe we did focus this on another episode, but nevertheless, without squirrel ado, let's go back to Meta Mansion. So I'm not saying this is a rug. I'm not saying this is a bad idea. But based off of what I've seen, I wouldn't waste my time nor my funds to mint this project. As of now, right? We can go a little deeper, and I'd love to play off the audience. Would anybody else like me to go a little deeper? Normally I go in the Discord, but since I can't even get in their Discord, I'm kind of scratching my head here, like, why should I waste more time on this project? Right? Why should I waste more time looking into this project? So I'm going to make an executive decision and say, forget it. I'm done with it. I wish you all the best, Meta Mansions, but I'm personally not going to mint it. That's just my 2 bananas. Do with it as you will. And as you can see, I'm reaching over here because I don't have the normal keyboard. It's weird. It's bugging me out here, man. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed the, he already sees that LV is a scam. Now, do we know if Louis Vuitton has any mints going on? I don't think they do. And you know what's amazing? Squirrel. I did not expect this episode to go so long. We're already 49 minutes in. That's what happens when you're having fun, right? We're in a whole different backdrop. We don't even have the mic. We don't even have the proper camera, and we're still rocking. It's fucking amazing. Yo, Greek. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, at the beginning of the episode, I mentioned that all of the MBT OG minters, you all have a whitelist spot for the Series 2 mint of the Secret Food Society. So I'm putting your address that you minted your Monkey Bite token, which I believe you got number 1, by the way. So if you're interested in learning more, hop in the Discord. Go look at the most recent announcements. It's a community doing really, really amazing things. They're not only paying attention to detail, they're rewarding their token owners like none other. And their Series 1 is a 100 collection, Genesis collection, right? There's only 100 tokens in it, which, by the way, stick around to the end of the episode. We'll be enabling that POAP channel in our Discord. And next week, either Tuesday or Thursday, probably Tuesday, we're going to be doing a giveaway for their Series 1 token. It's a number 55 roast chicken. And as you know, I'm plant-based. I don't eat chicken, so that's why I'm giving it away, amongst other reasons. But it's just in time for their public mint coming up at the end of the month. So I hope everybody's around for Tuesday. Let's just go ahead and set it in stone right now because I know I'm going to be on the road next Thursday. So next Tuesday, we give away the Series 1 Secret Food Society token. And the only way to be eligible is through BitmonkeyTV POAPs, from tuning in live, from commenting. I'm seeing all these comments roll in. So if you're watching this and you're not commenting, I suggest you comment, because I'm going to be giving a secret phrase at the end of this episode. You hop into our Discord, write your secret phrase with your wallet address, and we'll be distributing those. And for anybody tuning in from Tuesday, I got the POAP links. I was on the road, been on the beach. I'll distribute those from the last episode here after this episode when we get the POAP links for this episode. So not to worry, we'll have those out by the end of the week, which is today. Never. Let's go back to it. Did you ever go back to a mint for a second look after making a decision? Yeah, most definitely. So like my decisions not to mint are never final, right? But in the moment, from what I see with everything going on in the space and everything going on here at BitMonkey, you got to make a decision like, do I keep spending the time looking into this project? And for me, it's an easy decision to say no at that point in time. However, it's not to say I'm not going to be interested down the road in that project. So to answer your question, that was the long form. The short form is yes, I would go back. I don't see what that is, but thank you for leaving it. What is it? Because he says never. So Luke says never. Oh no, Luke's comment just disappeared. Or did I delete it on accident? My bad. New space. Oh, that's right. So if you own a Working Dogs, go hop in the Working Dogs Discord. As much as I'd love to participate, I'll leave it for the other part. How do you pronounce this? Parents. Rents. Okay, paw rents. I should know better. Not pow. Paw rents. See, that's a tongue twister. It's like the she-shells one. I can't even try to say it at this point. Yes, so we will be doing the giveaway live, but you don't have to attend it live to win it, right? As long as you, like, for today, for example, you've gotten the POAP from today, assuming you stick around long enough for the secret phrase and you enter it into our channel in the POAP channel, you'll qualify. And I know you've been here recently, so you have a ton of POAPs in your collection that your odds are in your favor. So may the odds be in your favor. Best of luck. Yeah, so the 2 shows ago, yes, but the last show, no. Okay, I'm glad I just answered that. Elbow cough. What? Hold up. Squirrel. I gotta go get this. I want me some chicken. I'm not gonna lie. I miss some good old chicken. Roast chicken, poached chicken, grilled chicken. I mean, you name it. I used to make it. Glazed chicken with a certain type, like maybe a teriyaki glaze with some solid white rice that was cooked with some onion and some celery, which, if you're unaware, cooking rice with celery in particular, or even onion, mix the two in there, it gives it this like sushi spongy feel to it. Chicken patty. All right. Very nice. I used to do this all the time. So I'm not saying I'm not. I might still be. But it's been 8 years since I've had bacon. No. Not 8. 7. We're coming up on 7. So 6 and like 11 months. The only reason I know that is because Easter was the last time. Easter of 2016 was the last time I had meat, which was some lamb. So I don't even know when the last time I had bacon was. All right. Let's go look into one more project. We'll do it as briefly as possible because I was not accepting. Like, we flowed here, which I love. And let's get into the next one. I know I saw one of them following these accounts, so let's just go play it off of them. And we'll just go down a rabbit hole here. Coalition Crew is another project that I know they've been around for a minute. They're Bored Ape Yacht Club owners. Interesting. I'll just get Peter Vogue. So he's a co-founder. I just love to see a lot of the similar. We see Drop Acid. He's a well-known developer in the space. See John White, which I wasn't expecting, and I didn't even know he was following me. It's amazing. Des Bryant. All right, Des Bryant, Mr. Butterfingers, stop crying. In all seriousness, your ex-team is a divisional foe of mine. All right, the Cowboys and the 49ers, we do not mesh well, right? It's all love at the end of the day, but you should have transferred to a new team before you retired, my friend. Okay, Lewis Howes, out of all people. And then Gary V. Oh, I'm not even showing my screen. Gary V. Thank you for the follow. That happened a long time ago. That happened actually before VFriends, believe it or not. I just, I'm not the type to post about it. So I've been kept quiet about it, but he's been following me for quite some time. But Lewis Howes, shout out Lewis Howes. Your content, he must be in the ring. I don't want to say of influencers, but of people who provide valuable information. Now, my perception of value may differ than your perception of value, right? You might find more value in fashion or fucking whatever, cars, mechanics. For me, I went through a very phase, and I'm still going through this phase where it was all about self-awareness, improving routines, habits, discipline. Lewis Howes was at the top of that list. So the fact that Lewis Howes is following one of the founders of Coalition Crew, God, now I knew Greek was gonna. Des got it. I wanted to see if you're still here. So part of my reasoning for doing that was I knew you were in the audience. I wanted to see if I get a reaction out of you. So I'm glad I did. So I know. I'm here. I am talking shit. Des is he seems to be a great person. I hope to have him on the show one day. But nevertheless, it's one of those things which I'm sure you understand. Niners, Cowboys, I'm going to choose Niners all day. But it's good to see that Des was following the co-founder of Coalition Crew. Not going to lie. F you. It's all love. It's all love. We can say F you and still love each other. Right? Oh, man. Good old rivalries. So I got a tattoo right here. I'm not going to pull off my shirt right now. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll just rip it down. We got a little Niners patch. You see that? Looks like, bam, bam, bam. Hey, get out of here with that. I didn't like that move by Jed York and the team. Yeah, so I will have to agree with you. I remember that call. He did catch it. He did. I'm not sure if he was playing the Niners. I don't remember the call that well enough. I don't think he was. But if he was, I would have to say he didn't catch it. As I'm sure you would agree, right? If you were a Niner fan. Coming from the person who doesn't watch any football or sports for that matter, I'm just going to discard your comments for now. Thanks for giving me a visual, my friend. Fuck off. I tip my hat off to you, good sir. That was a good call. That was a good reference right there for anybody who knows. Oh, fuck. Without Squirrel Ado. So Coalition Crew is one that I know that they weren't released yesterday, right? It's not a mint that's coming up. It's a project that was minted out, I want to say last year, if I'm not mistaken. I wish Sergio was here to tune in live with us to give us that insight, right? Because he's heavily involved in the community. But let's go look at their floor. So, and I'm not saying this is going to turn me off of the project, but I already know what their floor is. Mais ou menos, which shit, here I am going into Portuguese, more or less, right? I got to say, I love the Portuguese way of saying more or less. It's mais ou menos, like more or less. I don't know. It just sounds better. Just my two bananas. I'm not trying to hate on the English language. All right, the floor came down a bit. So looking at a project, what I love to always look at is unique owners, right? Per the supply, is there more unique owners per the smaller supply? This has a, like let's assume this was a 10K collection, right? This would have a 25% unique ownership, over 25%, at 1.3 versus the 4.0. The floor price is 0.61. When I first looked into it, and it was really, really brought to my attention to look into it, it was at a 0.77 and above, right? So it's becoming more manageable to dip my toes and take a step into the project. But what I love to see is they didn't go with such a high mint, right? They went with a smaller mint, and I'm sure the entry point was a low entry point at its mint. This is something that's going to be on my radar. Full transparency. I don't need to look at it anymore because they're giving back to endangered species. They're about their community. They're hosting these Twitter spaces. They're answering all of these questions. Let's go double check real quick because I want to make it a comparison to Meta Mansions in the sense of, is their Discord accessible? So from their collection, I don't see a Discord link. I would love to see a Discord link there. I gotta say, the art's pretty dope. I do love cheetahs. Full transparency. People have called me the cheetah of my generation. I have a cheetah shirt I bought in Amsterdam from 2014, believe it or not, damn near 10 years ago. I still wear it. Anytime a childhood friend bets me on a race, a foot race, not only do I win, I wear the cheetah shirt because I'm freakishly fast. I've always been fast. My legs have always been known to be strong. And I pride myself on my ability to outrun anybody I know. So Des Bryant, if you're watching this, I'd love to challenge you to a 100-meter dash with spikes, por favor. I'll do it without spikes as well, but I'd prefer to do it with spikes. Fuck it. Why not? You don't know if you don't ask. Must I say, I love this episode. This is such a just off the beaten path. I did not expect to talk about what we're talking about today. Yeah, I love the cheetahs. I love the cheetahs. Full transparency, I will be getting one. I will be getting one. How soon? I'm not sure. But I'm interested. It's a high entry point. So as always, anything you hear here is not financial advice. Always do your own research. And never put in more than you're willing to see to go to zero. Never put in more than you're willing to lose, right? That's just the ultimate guiding principle, guiding light, whatever you want to call it, with any mint in this space. If you're going to spend money on an NFT project, make sure that you don't care if it goes to zero. Not to say you don't have faith in the project, but do not rely on NFT projects for your future, for your rent, for your groceries. I can't tell you what to do. Just giving you my two bananas here. That's the title of this episode. So yeah, Secret Food Society. Let's spotlight it real quick. So if you're interested, you're an OG MBT owner. So I already added your wallet address that holds the monkey bite and minted with the monkey bite into that list. So they mint here on the 31st. If you go check our most recent announcement, Let's go ahead and pull it up on the screen here. Let's actually go into Bitmonkey Discord here. That's the most recent one. The private mint party this is for Series 1 holders, which, by the way, I'll be doing the giveaway for that Series 1, which is directly correlated to BitmonkeyTV POAPs, right? From tuning in live, from commenting on this live stream. That's coming up on the 30th, which I believe is a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's a Wednesday. So the whitelist mint is on that same day, and then the public mint is on the following day. Now, since you'll be on the whitelist, you'll be able to mint on that day. Now, who knows? Hopefully, from tuning into today's BitmonkeyTV live stream, you might win a Series 1. I know this new time change hasn't helped you, Greek. I know you were here early on. You haven't been here recently. I don't mean to call you out, but you still have a Bitmonkey POAP from today. So without squirrel ado, let's get to it. Let's get to it. So the secret word for today. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. But I am not about to get up, motherfucker. Excuse my language. This fool right here is knocking at the door over there. He didn't wake up on time. I am not about to make everybody here wait to go open the damn door for him. So you get to wait over there. I hope everyone's cracking up with me. Without squirrel ado, the secret word for today is Ruslan. I'm glad everyone's laughing. If you heard the knocking in the background, I am not about to get up, stop the episode, allow you to squirrel your way on into the episode. I mean, it would fuck things up. So, yeah, he was sleeping. He slept in. So, without squirrel ado, this is the secret. The name of the person who slept in, who's supposed to be a guest on today's show. That's the secret password. So give me a second. If you're interested in a BitmonkeyTV POAP, I've already issued the request for the links. They just haven't arrived yet. Now he's trying to yell through the door. Very distracting, but we keep it moving here. What I'll have to do is at the very end of the episode, bring him in just so everybody can say hi, but let's get through it because otherwise we won't get through it. I love how he popped in. Smart man. Smart man. Smart man. All right. So monkeys, you're good to go. Early adopters, you're good to go. Team monkeys, you're good to go. MBT, you're good to go. All right, so if this is your first time tuning into BitmonkeyTV, please, 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 I encourage you. Let me pop up a banner here. Join the Discord, because right now, this secret phrase, oh man, do you know what months? Because I'm going to be coming back after VCon, and I haven't booked my flight yet. I'm trying to figure out, do I come back before August, after August? The plan right now is come back September, first week of September, right? Because that gives me a little bit more time in the States to empty my apartment, to really get my affairs in order as far as getting rid of unnecessary items that I don't need anymore, right? Because I hope this isn't a surprise to anybody, Portugal will be my primary residence moving forward, past 2023 and beyond. I've been very vocal about that, so it should be no surprise, but I'll be spending more of my years here than in the States, right? I'll generally just be coming back to the States for April, May, June, July, and then dipping back. But if timing aligns, I've never been to Greece. I'd love to come out, or at least offer you to come through Portugal. So the POAP channel should be open. Let's go ahead and pop in there. POAP. So we see Zen. I love it. So Miss Manda with the winner chicken dinner here. For sure. I'll keep you posted on what I decide. No doubt. Yeah, this guy, my head hurt like crazy. Wah! You want to call a ambulance? We got 3 in here. So what I'm going to do is leave this POAP channel open for the next hour, roughly, give or take, right? Let's call it the next 45 minutes. Yeah, let's call it the next 45 minutes. I'll close it at 2 p.m. Oh, wait, no, that's not 45 minutes. Shit. So that's 18 more minutes. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, Cozy Penguins, hey, thank you for bringing up this project. So, I haven't been keeping an eye on them too much because for me, that's more of a long-term hold. I've always been very, very impressed with how they released a working prototype, a working gaming model on chain before any primary mint. Now, I know that the Cozy Reef, right, which is their umbrella, so to speak, Cozy Penguins sits under their umbrella, right? It's going to be one of many projects that the Cozy Reef ecosystem will be responsible for. I'm still very bullish on them, and their floor is still very, very low. In full transparency, I think I have well over 40, 50 of those things. So, and I'm going to keep increasing. I'm going to keep buying and buying more because for me, that one was never a short-term flip. The fact that they took the time to develop a game before any mint, and then not to mention their first mint was a free mint. They let the market decide how valuable their project was. I mean, I tip my hat off all day to a project and a team like that. I know that parts of the team aren't there full time quite yet, but that makes sense, right? They're not there for the money. They're there for the innovation. They're there for the fun. They're there for creating something nobody's created before, right? Doing it in a way nobody else has done it yet, right? Most projects will promise a game when they say, no, we're going to get the game working and then we'll promise a mint when the game is working. Fucking unbelievable. Like, so if you haven't looked into Cozy, I wasn't going to bring up that project on this episode. I wanted to focus more on them in a different, with all my tech, but nevertheless, I'm glad you brought it up because I cannot speak enough about that team or that project. So Sappy Seals is an interesting one. I know it's an OG project. They've been around for a minute, but I personally have not. So what I'll do is I'll add that to my list for next week for sure. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Sappy Seals? I love it. Everyone's coming in here. So for anybody, okay, Greek got it. Greek got it in 2 separate posts. Bam, 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 chicken wow. Love it. So if you're watching this live and you're not making a comment, please do. Hop in the Discord right here that you see. bitmonkey.gg/Discord. And I'll give you a quick little preview on where to go. You're going to go through a welcome screen if this is your first time, a README. Just go ahead and follow the instructions. We're updating this here in the next day or so. Verify, hit the monkey, right? Hit that little monkey right there. And then you'll see all these channels for the most part, except for the private section populate, right? Go to that POAP section, write in the secret word, which is no secret anymore. It's Ruslan, right? And then your wallet address, please. And I'll make sure that I distribute that POAP as soon as those POAP links come. I know I'll be doing the POAP from the previous episode as well. I got those links, but full transparency, I've been on the road. Just haven't carved out the time to do it yet, but we'll be doing it co-located with today's links. Right? Exactly. I love how you brought that up. It does. It does. And hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for being here. So yeah, without squirrel ado, let's pull out the spinner wheel. So we have another, let's see, let me make sure I got my count right. Whoops, let's X that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got 3 left. We got 3 whitelist spots left. Let's get to it. All right. So if you're unaware, please do. Let's go back to it. Go ahead and hop in our Discord. And you go to the most recent announcement, right? You see, I keep everybody up to date. It's been a very, very interesting week, nevertheless. We're giving away another 3 whitelist spots for the Secret Food Society Series 2 launch, which is happening next week. We're going to do that right now. Now, keep in mind, one of the requirements is you must be in their Discord to qualify. So if you're not already in their Discord, I encourage you, please go hop in their Discord to qualify. Sergio, I noticed you're in here. If you're tuning in late, you get a second whitelist spot because you are also a Monkey Bites founder. You're a Monkey Bites token owner, right? I decided to reserve 6 of those whitelist spots and hand them out individually to everybody who believed in us since day one, who continue to believe in us since day one. All right, this is a very, very exciting project. They reward you like none other. They really treat you like family, right? I haven't felt what I feel in this Discord and project in general with any other project, right? Their very first Genesis project was a 100 token project. I know you've probably heard this before. I'm sounding like a broken record, but I cannot say it enough. Like, do not sleep on this project, especially if you love food, which I know damn near everyone in here loves food. So if you love food, go join their Discord. You'll see up 3 posts from our most recent post in the news alerts section, an option to join their Discord. All right. You have to be in there to claim your whitelist mint. So, we got a nice little viewer count tonight. So I'm going to run a little list from 1 through 11. And don't guess your number yet. Guys, so when I hit time, I'm going to have to ask everyone to guess their number. I just hit time. Go ahead and guess a number between 1 through 11 if you're interested in winning a whitelist spot here. Yo, Sven. Hey, I hope you feel better. Rest up. Much love. And get all the rest you need, man. We'll catch you tomorrow. Hoping you're feeling like $1 million in the morning. All right, we see it. We see it. We see it. Gotta love it. Gonna give a little bit of time here. Let's post this. Come on, I know there's more viewers, so unless some of y'all don't have some accounts to leave some comments, I don't know why you would pass up on something like this, right? It's a very exciting opportunity. That's all I can say. And squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So if you do end up winning that Series 1 Genesis token, your whitelist mint goes down from a 0.1 to a 0.08. That's another benefit for being a Series 1 token owner. So please do, if you haven't already, go into the bitmonkey.gg/Discord, verify your account. Along the left, underneath the general section, you'll see a POAP section. The secret phrase for today is Ruslan, RUSLAN, followed by your wallet address. Well, hey, so I wouldn't mind if you participate because I have a feeling you'll find fun ways to give them out. You do have a show literally the day before mint, the day before the pre-sale mint, the whitelist mint. So you can always hand one out on your Tuesday live stream, which, by the way, if you're not already following Miss Manda Art on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing. No offense to you, but she does a lovely show that I haven't had the pleasure of attending due to the difference in time zones. But she interviews other artists and does kind of like a draw off, right? You have a topic, a subject, an asset that you're going to draw. You draw them together. She asks the guest questions as she's drawing. It's a really, really fun show. So I would say go follow her first and foremost. And then secondly, to answer you, Amanda, you can roll again here. I don't mind it. I appreciate that, Jonathan. Let's see. All right, we're going to roll it. We're going to roll it. 9. Greek. Very nice. You get to practice the rule of 3 if you'd like. You're damn near there. You're damn near there because you already got 1 for being an MBT token owner. Now you got 2 from this roll. So let me go ahead and add you to this list here. And we're going to roll again. So I'm going to type in time really quickly. Let's fucking go. Indeed. Let's fucking go. Or I've been rephrasing it into let's fucking grow, right? In all aspects, mental, spiritually, emotionally, everything, right? So I'm going to hit time again. Go ahead and guess another number between 1 and 11, please. We have 2 more. Looking good. All right, we're going to do round 2 here. And that's time. Now, I encourage everybody on this last roll, because I know there's way more viewers that are guessing. Everybody, please just feel free to guess, even if you've won one before. Let's roll the dice. Best of luck to everybody who just guessed on this one. 5. Shout out to Gary V. In a way, he's responsible for this happening right here, because I don't think I'd be on this path. I'm pretty confident I wouldn't be on this path I am today without Gary V and his content in my life. So, Amanda, let's go! Fuck yeah! Get out of here with your intuition over here, Ruslan. Congrats! That is wonderful. So, you do with it what you will, but, oh, showing all the tabs. Just showing all the tabs. We do it live around here. This is what happens when you're not in your normal live stream desk, huh? I swear there's sand in my mouth, little thing. It's not a good feel. You hear it. And it's a glass table too. Lovely. That's so awesome. Right? And hey, in any case, you get to practice the rule of 3 on this one. Greek is very, very close here. But you especially, you got your 3. That's fucking wonderful. All right. So, round 3. I'm going to hit time right here. Go ahead and guess another number between 1 and 11. This is for a whitelist spot for the Series 2. Everybody, I encourage everybody. You know what? I'm going to do it with you guys too. I'm going to guess one because I don't even get one. I haven't even reserved one for the team or anybody here. Damn it, Sarah. All right. You took my number. Not damn it in general, but damn it, I guess 7, but I didn't see your 7. All right, so Ruslan and Sarah. Russ, you did guess it first, so Sarah, please do re-roll. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, make sure you post in the POAP channel, and I'll make sure to mint the POAP on your behalf. And I'm going to do it for everybody. Instead of sending everybody links from the last 2 episodes, I'm just going to go through the POAP's website and enter in the wallet address as if I'm you, and I'll make sure you get those POAPs. So please do reach out to me in the Discord if you don't see them by Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day and have a great weekend. More importantly, hope the weather's picking up there in Vegas, which I'm guessing it is. And I'm so sorry to call you out on your location right there. Damn it. I need to be more mindful of this. Whoopsies. Squirrel. I don't think that list was a secret. That list is everybody who's won one so far. We do it live around here. No mistakes. We're not going to go post-edit this. This is live. This stays live. You get the raw, unedited clip on YouTube. All right. I think that's everyone, right? Time. So let's get it. You know, right back at that's a two-way street, buddy. I hope you're well. Happy belated. I don't know if I wished you directly, but happy belated St. Patty's Day. I hope you had a great time. I hope the birthday bash was you didn't forget about it. All right, Sasha. I already hit time, and you're clearly acting like a little kid trying to copy numbers here. So I'm gonna erase that. All right, best of luck, everybody. Oh, that's interesting. The wheel decide. No, it's right there. Five again. Who got it? Who got it? Did anybody get six? Did anybody get six? Nobody got six. All right. So Zen, with how we do things around here, if it's more than one, we re-roll. But since you were the closest number by one, you by default win this one. So congrats. Good shit. Don't forget to qualify. Everybody who won one, please do join the Secret Food Society Discord. If you go to the bitmonkey.gg/Discord link, it's in the news announcements alert section, third post from the bottom. You'll find their Discord link. And if you'd like me to post it here before the episode, I'd be happy to do so. So congrats. It's going to be a good one. I got to say, like, out of all of the smaller niche NFT projects I've had the pleasure of being a part of, it's my favorite by far. Like, they make you feel like family. They send you shit. Like, now they've tried to send me things, but due to my address in Portugal, things have not arrived how they should. But I see what they're doing with the rest of the community. They really, really are about their community. They're really about that organic growth. They're not worried about the hype. I love to see it. And they have a track record as well, a very good track record with a lot of big names that I'm pretty sure everybody watching knows about. So without squirrel ado, I think that's where we call it an episode. We've done the POAP. We've done the giveaway for the last 3 whitelist spots. We spotlighted 2 NFT projects with my 2 bananas and a shit ton of squirrels. Yeah. And I'm cracking up. Oh, shit. See, this could be a trick, too, to get me to go outside to open the door. But I have a habit of not turning the little car light switch because I was spoiled with my Jeep back in the States. It was all automatic, right? We got an old Passat out here. Shout out Volkswagen. That thing is running like a champ. Nevertheless, this has been another episode of BitmonkeyTV. I appreciate each and every person here for tuning in. I hope to see you next week on Tuesday for another episode of Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm not going to tell you what the focus is yet. We are in a new place, but I want to make sure that we bring as much value as possible. So if you have any particular questions, maybe you want me to do a walkthrough step-by-step, maybe a tutorial step-by-step, please do hop in the Discord, go to the feedback or the talk channel and let me know what you'd like to see. The only way I can make the content you want to see is if you let me know what you want to see. So I have a list of things I want to work on, but I would much rather work on things that you were asking me for. So as always, I wish everybody the best. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not already following the channel, I encourage you to hit that like, that subscribe, and share this with a friend if you found any value at all. I know today was very off script, but as you've noticed in the past, 5 to 10 episodes, we're more focused on topics. We're more focused on providing you the information that you want to see, that you want to listen to, that you want to read. So, and that's my focus moving forward. I mean, my chief aim here is to authentically, in my own unique way, create the most utilized library of Web3 content. And the only way I can do that is with your feedback. So I encourage you, positive, negative, drop a note. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and much love. I'll catch you next Tuesday. Thanks again. Peace. Thank you, Sarah. I'm going to run off the comments here to close it out. Thanks, Greek. Appreciate you so much, man. Have a great weekend. You too, Luke. Yay. Thanks for squirreling away from the kids. I mean, that's a big responsibility to come watch BitmonkeyTV, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you too, fam. Monkey chant. If only Russ was here to do some weird, like, constipated looking monkey chant. Hey, appreciate you, Gary. I kind of like this closing because we're just gonna randomly I've already said my goodbyes to everybody. This fucking guy. If you can hear him knocking in the background, now he's acting like I don't even know what to call it, but much love. Peace.